Boy, did I fuck up. Sold my Vette and I sold my Vega. They're both paid for. The Vette's getting picked up tomorrow before the storm. The Vega, as soon as we find a carrier for it, it's going to California. The Z06 is going to a gentleman in Arkansas. But they're no longer mine. I've had the Vette for 15 years. But in 15 years, I only put 3,000 miles on it. And last time I started it, the valve stem seals are going bad, so it's starting to smoke a little bit when you first start it, and if you really get on it. So the valve stem seals need to be replaced. And by the time I get to that, it'll probably be another couple years. So cars sitting is not a good thing. You know, they shouldn't sit. You should drive them, enjoy them. Problem is, I got so many. Well, it's not a problem, but I have so many cars that, you know, it's a lot. And you know, these are not just cars to me. These are like family. These are like my kids. You know, you have something for 15 years, and you know, you take care of it, because you're really only a caretaker. You're not, you know, these cars are going to outlive me. I bought this actually for my birthday. I forgot, I think 33 or 34, and I'm 52. So, and I had a lot of fun going to the track. My son and my brother, we used to go to the track every week. But then ACO closed, and we had to find another track, which is Cecil County, which is a little bit further. But this one hasn't been there. I took my GTO last year. I think it broke last year. But it's time to pass it on and let someone else enjoy it. The gentleman who bought it, he tells me he had a Viper before and he had a lot of nice cars, so I'm sure he's going to fix it up and take care of it. I told him about the valve stem seals leaking. He says no problem, he's going to fix it. He's going to put a cam in. He's already looking at the cam, so his enthusiasm makes me happy, because that's the same way I feel about the car, and it'll be cared for. I know he's going to take care of it, and I know he's going to enjoy it. So, I mean, rather than sitting here in the garage not doing anything, you know, somebody else can enjoy it. I just connected the battery because they're going to come tomorrow and pick it up. The Vega, another one. The Vega I had for 10 years. And I drove it a total of about 50 miles, if that, 47 miles. And I really didn't want to sell any of my cars. I love these cars. These are not just cars to me. They're like my kids. You don't just give your kids away or sell your kids. You know, when things get to that point, you give them to somebody who can take care of them. And, you know, I think this gentleman who bought this car is going to take very good care of them. I talked to him on the phone as well. He's in California, and an older gentleman, and just by talking to him, I know he's going to take care of the car. He's going to enjoy it and probably cruise it around and drive it more than me. I found some books that I got with the car, some repair manuals and whatnot that I'm going to give them. Owner's manuals, repair manuals. There's an old newspaper clipping. This is from 2009. The best, GM's best and best forgotten, the Vega. A lot of people talk shit about Vegas, but you know what? I like them. They run good. Beautiful body. This one runs beautiful. It's already, I completely went over everything. I mean, it's turnkey. You can get in and drive it. I would advise, well, I told him the radio's not working, so I was going to send the radio out eventually and get redone. Never got around to it. Just like the Vette. If you look in the back, there's headers back there I never installed. I've had them sitting there for about 2 years. So I'm giving them the original bias ply tires to go with it, with the original rims. The gentleman for the Vette, I'm going to hopefully the transporter takes these tires and doesn't give me a hard time. These are like brand new, and these are like $300 a piece. So this is interesting. I know he's going to get a kick out of this. This is the oil changes at what mileage? 3190, 3450. 836, 36,000, and it got changed a couple years ago when I redid it. So and this one I only use the hot rod oil, which has zinc in it. With these cars, you have to have zinc. So, why would I sell my cars? Well, like I said, it's time to pass them on. I'm going to be moving eventually. I'm probably going to buy a big property where I can get a pole barn built. And honestly, after the Camaro got hit, reality hit. If I was driving a Vette and they hit the Vette, it would have been total because it's fiberglass. If the lady who ran the red light hit the Vega, how are you going to fix that car? You can't even buy parts for that car. The car is mint. That's why I never drove it. I didn't want anybody to hit it. The Vette, I didn't want anybody to hit it. I drive my S10 or I drive this. I care about these too. I love that truck too. I got to put another motor in it. The motor's knocking. But I love all my cars. These are not just cars to me. Every single car that I have has a story. When I bought it, how I feel about it, what I did to it, how I feel when I'm driving them. I'm their caretaker. And I've taken care of these for all these years, 15 years, 10 years. And I'm going to pass them on to new caretakers. These guys are enthusiasts. They're going to love these cars just as much as I do. Of course, when I come out my door to leave every morning like I do, I'm going to miss them. Where's my Vette? I come out, I walk out the door and I see my Vette, my Vega, and I'm happy. That makes my day. If I'm having a bad day, when I'm coming in, there's my Vega, there's my Vette. When I go to my warehouse, there's all my babies. But I'm getting older. Things have changed. Reality's setting in. And it's time to let some cars go. And these are the first two on the chopping block, unfortunately. And fortunately. And I feel good because I know they're going to good homes. So, alright guys, sometimes you got to do some things that you really don't want to do, but you got to do what's best for the cars. The best thing for the cars are to move them on to people who are going to enjoy them and take care of them. And it sucks, but it is what it is, and it's already done. They're already paid for. So, even though I have remorse, it's too late. They're already paid for. I'm not going to give the people back their money. It's a done deal. Transportation's already scheduled, and it's over. So, alright guys, peace.